Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to Survival Islands Season 4. This is episode number 13. How you guys doing? We are back on the island today. I'm by my lonesome again. I got some stuff that I want to do today, some important stuff that's going to lead up to some fun videos very, very soon. So here's how this is going to work, guys. I'm going to start off the video by giving you guys some updates on the mansion progress. You guys probably haven't seen this in a little bit since I believe last episode I was working on it just a little bit, but I've made a lot of progress in this last episode due to the help of some of my friends gathering materials and stuff and my stream progress and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you guys an update on how the mansion's coming along. And I'm not really going to build too much of the mansion today just because I don't really want that's not really what I want the series to be. I want to do more survival-y stuff, you know. Building this mansion, yeah, I'm building it in survival, but it's still like a build. And you guys see me build stuff all the time on CLD and stuff, and that's like where I want to separate it from, you know, Survival Island to CLD and like other Let's builds. So that's the reason why I'm just kind of like doing most of it on my stream and like, you know, on my own time or whatever. You know, with the occasional time that I'll do like a video or on like, you know, an episode of me actually like spending some time building. But I don't even know where to start with these updates. So I pretty much got this balcony finished up. There's like a couple of extra balconies up there on the side of the house, which I think looked pretty good. If you're wondering what that is right there, I think I'm gonna have a chimney that goes up, have some downstairs areas over here. So we actually have the basement. The floor plan for the basement hasn't been put in yet, but the floors themselves have been put in, so those are looking pretty good. This is the staircase that leads up. The reason why I have it closed off right now is because mobs kept walking into the house, and that was causing some problems. But here's the tunnel that, you know, runs down to the middle of the house, and then of course we come back up to the front. But if you kind of just run around the entire property right now, all of the walls are pretty much put in at this point. This one has no windows on it, so I'm probably going to have to add some. But all the walls are pretty much put in. Now it's just really up to me getting a little bit more quartz. That's really like what I'm at the point of doing is I need to finish the roof, and I need to finish, you know, gathering more quartz. And quartz is such a pain in the ass, just having to go back and forth to the nether. It's honestly so annoying. So I gotta just like motivate myself to go back to the nether and just, you know, do like 1 or 2 more runs to get some quartz, because I probably need like maybe 5, 6 more stacks of quartz to complete the exterior. So, you know, it's getting there. I'm actually building it a lot faster than I originally anticipated, so that's actually a good thing. I'm ahead of schedule on it, so it's looking good. I mean, obviously it's like I've been saying since the beginning, it's over the top, completely unnecessary for survival, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. I enjoy a challenge, and building this thing in survival has been actually like one of the more difficult building challenges that I've done in a while, because it's amazing when you try to build like a full-scale house like this. It's amazing how much more difficult it is when you have to gather materials and you can't fly. So I've actually like really enjoyed building this house. It's been a lot of fun. But anyway, that's enough of the updates. I'm gonna head over to the village because, as you can see, I'm level 31. I'm gonna try to do an enchantment, give you guys a couple of updates of what's been going on in the village since the last episode, and then I'm also going to start a couple of other things. We'll get to that in a little bit. But someone wrote here, "Happy 4th of July" on this chest. So, oh, I get it. It's the American flag. I like it. I like it. Let me just take a little bit of this lapis, by the way. I just kind of cropped out a little bit of the American flag, but that's okay. I need some of it because I'm going to be enchanting, and I guess I can drop off some other stuff. Like, I don't need this random glass and like stone bricks on me, so I'll just put this stuff away. But other than that, I guess I can keep all this other stuff on me, you know, all my materials and things like that. So let's take a trip. The railroad is complete. I don't know if I've ever shown this on a video yet, but the railroad actually works. It takes you all the way up to the town now, which is really good because it was taking a while to actually walk back and forth. So now everything is like pretty well connected, and I know I've been neglecting the island aesthetically because I've been working on, you know, the mansion for so much, but I promise once I get that project done, I'm going to turn my focus to making the island, you know, make a little bit more sense in terms of like the logistics of it, so like I can get from place to place easier. I'm going to make more railroads. I'm going to make more pathways that are easier to get to things. I'm just going to do all that stuff once I get the mansion done. I just need to finish the mansion because I really, really like the mansion the way it's turning out. I'm actually really happy with it. So anyway, guys, so what I'm going to be doing later on in this episode, I'm going to be starting to try to make my way to the Stronghold, okay? That's going to accomplish 2 things. 1, we're going to be able to fight the dragon. 2, well, it's going to give us something to do. I'm going to try to get the guys on for next episode to hopefully get the Stronghold. We already did that quest, so I'm not worried about that. But Let's see. Let's do the enchant first, and then I'll show you guys like the upgrades to the town later. So I gotta give a shout out to my man Anthony, who's been Phantom Halcyon is his name on the server. He has been like probably one of the more active people on the server lately, and he's been doing a bunch of building. So I'm gonna be shouting out some of his stuff in a little bit. But anyway, what I really need to enchant right now is our freaking pickaxe, guys. Like, look at this. Unbreaking 3, but look at its durability. I literally worked this thing right to the end. So Unbreaking 3, I might eventually combine these in the future, so I'll leave them unbroken. But I'm going to definitely try to enchant a pickaxe here. I might even try to maybe get like a chest plate or something. I don't know. We'll take a look at all the enchants because I don't want to leave any stone unturned. But, you know, we'll see. I actually have to make a helmet as well. Hold on a second. Do I have the helmet on me? Okay, never mind. I already have a helmet on me. This is a decent helmet. It's not great. I'll probably end up just making another one right now just in case like I get something lucky. But usually I'm never lucky with this stuff, but hopefully my luck will change. I have not been lucky at all this season when it comes to enchants, though. It's really been unfortunate. Anyway, let's take a look at the pickaxe enchant here. It's Unbreaking 3. You know, that's not ideal. I'm about to take it, though, honestly, because I have really no other options. Sharpness 3 on the book. That's really not what I'm looking for. Unbreaking 3 on the sword. I don't even need to enchant the sword because look at this. Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 4, Looting 3, Knockback 2. That's like a top tier sword right there, so don't even need to worry about that. Protection 3, yeah, not too concerned. Infinity, if it was Infinity, I'd probably take the bow, but again, I don't really do a lot of combat in this. I'm just killing mobs with my sword anyway, so I'll check the helmet. Respiration 3, I already have a Respiration 3, so that's not worth taking. So I guess I'll just take the Unbreaking 3, and hopefully I get lucky. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, boom, I got lucky. Alright, sweet. So that's good. I have myself a really good pickaxe that I can use, and that's going to help me later on in this episode, actually. But let me just quickly grab another pickaxe and then check the rest of my enchants, because you know how they reset. You guys know this. Silk Touch. Ooh, Silk Touch. I actually will probably take that the next time I'm level 30, because Silk Touch is super useful for my mansion, guys, because I can Silk Touch stone instead of having to smelt it to make stone bricks, and that would just expedite the process exponentially for my roof. Just using a lot of words that start with E. But anyway, let's take a look at the helmet. Respiration 3, again, I'm not too happy with that. Punch 1. Punch 1 in the book? No. Let's take a look. Infinity? Nah, Power 3. Sword, I don't really care, but I'll check it anyway. Knockback 2, yeah, not what I'm looking for. Protection 3, again, not really what I'm looking for. So I'll probably end up taking this Silk Touch pickaxe the next time I'm ready to enchant. So that's good that I at least have something that I can go for the next one. So I'll definitely use this Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 pickaxe for a little while because it's actually really useful. I've been using this Unbreaking 3 pickaxe for a while, and it's so bad, man. It's going to be nice having some efficiency again, but anyway, next update for you guys is some of the stuff that's been added to town. First off, this pathway of spruce stairs and logs, I guess, or planks, I should say. This was made by Anthony. Anthony did like most of the improvements to the town while I've been working on the mansion. I really appreciate it. He made like some nice aesthetic stuff, like a little bench here with some flowers. No idea where he got these flowers though. That's kind of intriguing. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. He might have left the island. I'm getting a little suspicious. All right, so let's see. Got the nether leather. Of course, you guys can't go without survival island, or what's the term? Oh yeah, you can't have a survival island season without nether leather. So Anthony actually built this all by himself, and I wasn't even on the server. I just came on one day, and he was like, yo, bro, take a look at this. And he built nether leather. He just remade the thing. And what's really good about it is he didn't use any of the blocks that I could potentially need for the mansion. So all this stuff looks awesome. He did a great job recreating nether leather. Big fan of this. Shout out to Anthony for just coming up clutch and doing, you know, finishing what Tyler started, right? So big fan of nether leather. You know, you can't have a survival island or a CLD or anything, as a matter of fact, without a nether leather built into it. So that's pretty cool. And then what he continued to do was basically just make paths throughout this whole place. And Anthony, in case you guys were wondering, he's like relatively new to the server compared to everybody else. He's the one who made the pagoda there. So he's made some pretty dopers and stuff, if I do say so myself. But yeah, basically this pathway here goes past the ASR temple, and it pretty much goes all the way down to the trench. So he made some pathways here, like look, south trench. That pathway right there, if you take it, it takes you all the way down to the coast. That way you don't have to like, you know, navigate this, you know, obnoxious terrain. You can just walk down the path. It takes you right to the trench, which is where I've been gathering all of my bricks, or I should say my clay, to get my bricks for this season. So that's pretty cool. So that's been a huge help. Anthony's been like low-key MVP of the server in the last little while. You know, I'm going to have to give out like server MVP voting or something like that, because that'll give people an incentive to play. And obviously I can't include myself since I'm the owner because I play the most out of anybody, but I would say Anthony's probably server MVP right now. Drew has definitely got some votes though because of the quest lines that he's doing, and you guys are gonna love to see what Drew's building next. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna reveal it at this point, but once it's done, that's gonna be hype. So, so I would say Anthony and Drew are probably top 2 in the voting right now for server MVP. Another update: Kyle's building a house on the server, but it's really far away, so I don't even feel like going over there to check it. But what should I do now? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna head back up to the mansion, and we're gonna do something today. It's gonna be a little bit of grind time, but I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be worth it in the long run. So it's basically what I want to do is start digging, right? And the #1 rule of this island, and really the only rule of this season, because we don't really have a lot of rules. This is basically just vanilla survival on an island. Essentially, it's not even like really hardcore or anything like that, like it's been in prior seasons. But the only rule in this season pretty much is don't leave the island. What I mean by that is don't leave like the water, or like don't leave the island and go to another continent, right? That's off limits. I don't really want people to be doing that. Those of you who have been doing that, I've been, you know, low-key scolding you a little bit, but that's not the point. The point is that there's only one rule, and it's just stay on the island. If you're gonna leave the island, just, you know, just go around the area in the water, like the trench is fine, but don't leave the island and, you know, like to go get materials that aren't on the island. You know what I mean? So, the thing about that is, though, the Stronghold is not on the island. It's way out in the distance somewhere. Sorry if I gave you like a seizure there with the Optifine zoom. But essentially what I want to do is make a huge pathway underground that leads to the Stronghold. So let me show you guys what I did to actually solve this problem. And I did this on my last live stream. Let's see. So I used these Eyes of Ender here. And what I've been doing is I'm trying to get an idea of where the Stronghold is located. So I just basically throw it straight up in the air and then just see where it goes. So as you can see, it went that direction, right? So that means that I have to dig in that direction to even get near the Stronghold. So my plan is to make a huge underground pathway that goes straight underneath of the ocean and that connects to the continent on the other side of the ocean, which is about 1,000 blocks away approximately. So it's going to be a grind, like I said. And my plan is to basically make an underground pathway to get to the Stronghold, right? So it's going to uncover a lot of secrets, I'm sure, because I'm trying to figure out who did that silverfish prank on me, because that's still pissing me off a little bit. But anyways, let's get started with the digging. But don't worry, guys, I'm not going to bore you to death by actually letting you guys watch block by block of me digging across the freaking ocean floor. No. I'm going to speed this up, and I'm going to try to like speed up like a lot, so that way I'm like flying through this. But what I need to do is actually grab some torches real quick. So let me just go back up to the surface and grab some, and then I'll commence the digging. All right, guys, I just made 80 torches. I unfortunately have to take some of the coal from my furnaces. I've been grinding coal, guys, because it's so difficult to get it, and you guys know I need it to smelt the bricks, right? So I've been grinding out trying to get coal, and it's really unfortunate that I actually have to take some, but whatever. Let me just mine a couple of blocks real quick and actually like patch this up, that way I can walk through. But as you can see, I already kind of got started on this pathway, and then I ran into some lava, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm giving up. But I'm gonna get started with the digging, guys. Let me just patch this up real quick, and then we will jump into it. So commencing speed up mode, hyperdrive right about now. Okay, this is unexpected. This is bad. It's like, of course, there's lava right here. Just letting you guys know as well, I am skipping over all the ore on this pursuit before I go back into hyperdrive mode. I'm skipping over all of the ore unless it's right in front of me, obviously. I'll come back in and mine it later, but my goal right now is just to make this pathway go as quickly as possible. So let's commence hyperdrive mode yet again. You guys really thought that I was going to go right past those diamonds. I bet you were right in your comments. Nope, I'm not missing those. This is the one thing that I'll mine. Holy crap, look at this vein. Oh, this is a W. How many was that? That was 9. Let's go. Okay, guys. So I've dug pretty far. I think I've dug approximately 300 blocks. So it's gonna be about a 12 to 1500 block tunnel here. So I still have a ways to go, but I just wanted to get a good jump on it in the hyperdrive for this video. But I'll keep digging off camera. What I'm gonna do though is actually head all the way back to the village and do one last enchant and get myself that silk touch pickaxe before I end this episode. So let's head back and do just that. So I think it's pretty obvious that there's a lot of ore that still needs to be mined in this tunnel, which is totally fine. I'll come back and get it later. Pretty much the only ore that I grabbed was the diamonds. So how many did I even get of those? Yeah, I got 17 diamonds from this haul. I actually was getting kind of lucky. So yeah, I'll come back and grab all the rest of this ore later, which is good because I should be able to quickly get back to level 30 again after I enchant. So that is going to be really, really helpful. All right, guys, here I am back at the house. Let's do that pickaxe enchant. It's funny how I'm enchanting 2 pickaxes in one video. What I really want is a Soak Touch pickaxe and a Fortune 3 pickaxe, but you know, we never get super lucky. So at least I'm going to get the Soak Touch right now. And it's actually just going to be Soak Touch 1. Okay, so I'm going to use that exclusively for stone then. And I'm totally fine with that enchant. I really am. I need a Soak Touch pickaxe, so we finally have one on the server. I'm actually going to make another pickaxe real quick. Do I have any like sticks lying around? All right, I'll just make some real quick. But yeah, I want to make actually another pickaxe and see if I can get lucky and maybe I'll get a fortune enchant. But let's see here. All right. Oh, I actually had sticks on me. I'm a dingus. All right. Well, let's see here. So I'm gonna combine these diamonds. So I'm up to 46 diamonds. I got plenty. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna grab all the other stuff just in case. You know, always gotta check to see what the enchant is gonna be. Okay, let me check. Unbreaking 3. So I'm not gonna get lucky with the fortune. Knockback 2 again, not really concerned about that. Punch 1 again. Unbreaking, nah. And blast protection 4. Alright, so it looks like I've kind of got weak enchants right now. So maybe I'll have to try maybe like a helmet or something. Let's actually see what the helmet is. If it's protection 4, I'll probably do that next. Unbreaking 3. Alright, so not ideal. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to conclude this episode of Survival Island Season 4. Next episode, I'm going to probably have that entire tunnel dug out. And we're going to try to locate the Stronghold. Next episode, I'll have the guys on, and we'll excavate the Stronghold, do all that stuff, and then maybe 2 episodes down the road, we'll finally fight the Ender Dragon on this season. So hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode of Survival Island Season 4. If you did, make sure to leave a like before you head out. And it has been your host, Dan Lax. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video, making some progress, digging that hole. It's a long hole, but it is going to be connected to the Stronghold. And that's what we're going for. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been Dan Lags. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.